All right, I got to fix my microphone. I guess it's good. Anyway, howdy, this is Pro Rider, and welcome to my stream. Back with Fallout New Vegas. And before I do anything, I'm going to run back over to where am I? Let me check this caravan. There's two caravans here.
Hey there, need anything?
Looking for ammo, dude. Wait, no, I need 9mm. Bastard. Get my hopes up for nothing. Wait, there's some 9mm. Well, not too many. Oh well. What else does this dude have? I don't even know what I have. I forgot where I left off last night. I don't think I have anything on me. I think I've sold it all in the name of progress. Does that make me a progressive? I hope the fuck not. Wait. See what kind of crapo I have here. I have stuff that I'll never use, I bet. BBs. And that would be it. What about her?
Hey there, need anything?
Hi there, ah there, ho there.
Sure.
Why do I keep
Here's
saying
what I
that? I'm not freaking Mickey Mouse. Although that was my nickname when I was 2. A laser sight. Huh. These overcharged charge packs or whatever will damage your guns really quick. But it's got really good damage threshold. They got different types of these overcharged rounds for different types of guns. Worth looking into, but you have to be able to repair your shit pretty often. Is that it? You don't have anything better. Later. Man, my sound is way down. Let me turn it up. Anyway, I'm going to start the night off. Wait, what's going on here? There's more.
5 brothers. 4 older ones and a baby brother who's 5 years younger than me. I always wanted a sister.
They got one guard with 2 caravans. Wow, they're not going to last too long. These caravans will die. Walking through the wasteland, you find these mercenaries dead sometimes, Look, her friggin' health is about half gone. And then you'll find these guys dead too, and you can loot them. They're Brahmins, have crap on them. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, so what I want to do tonight, just at least the starting of the night, is check out a couple vaults. Hey, Seven, welcome back. Blue Jay, Alan, welcome, guys. Wait, I got something in the middle of my friggin' screen. Why? There we go. How's everybody doing tonight on this fine weekend night? Well, it's probably not a weekend night anymore for a couple people. I guess Henrik's not here yet. He comes in later because I think it's morning time halfway through my stream for him. He's just waking up. Wait, I don't know about that. I don't know what time it is over there. He's in Sweden. Don't know what time it is over there. I think they're about 9 hours ahead of us. Here's a whole nother caravan.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure.
44s. Now, what did I do a minute ago? Let me check my stuff. I'm going to get some 12 gauge rounds. I'm starting to get... Oh, I found a 12 gauge shotgun. It's in my... crap that I still haven't freaking separated back at my bungalow. Oh, God, I really need to do that. Today has been a bitch. Was kind of screwed up. See if I can explain it. So last night, okay, so it all started way back when, a long time ago. Anyway, it all started on Wednesday. I got paid. I went to the bank to get pull my rent money out. I don't pay with checks or anything. I just give him cash because it's my son. So I went to the bank. On my way to the bank, I stopped by the gas station because I was almost out of gas. And the bank's about 12 miles away, and the gas station's only 9 miles away. So stop at the bank, and my card wasn't working. At first, I thought it was a fluke, so I went into the cashier, and they couldn't get it to work either. So I was going to the bank anyway, so I went there and found out when I got there that my ex had reported her card lost, and since we're on the same account, it's actually her account. She has her own personal account, and then we have a joint account for both of us, but that's my account, really. I should have got my own account maybe, but I don't like having a bank account, so I just use hers. Mostly because of back child support, and I'm freaking old, and all my kids are freaking adult. My youngest kid's 30 years old. Why should I still have to pay fucking child support? It's all back child support. And I paid child support all my fucking life when I was working. It's just a messed up deal. Anyway, there's reasons behind me not having a bank account. Put it that way. So she had accidentally got... Oh, there's Bolt 34 right there. I'm almost by it. I'm going to do that one second, but I want to go down to this one first. So I'm going to start off here. Anyway, so I go to the bank, and they straighten it out. They give me a brand new card, and the problem is the other card that I had had her name on it. That was the one I've been using, but it doesn't really matter. It's her name, but it's a joint account. It actually says joint on it, and if anybody looks it up, they'll see my name on the account too. But so I ended up getting it in my name, my name on the actual card. So fast forward to last night.
I've still got guns and ammo if you need them. Sure, no problem.
So I got off the stream, and I got on Amazon because I was going to watch a movie on Amazon Prime, and my Prime account was suspended. And right away I knew why. It's because they canceled my old card and gave me a new card. And the old debit card was on. That's the one that was linked to my Amazon account. So I immediately got on there and added my new card and deleted the old card, off of the account. Okay, now fast forward to this morning. I got a text message first thing in the morning. It was actually before I woke up, but I heard it, and it's actually what kind of woke me up. And then I couldn't get back to sleep because I was thinking, who the hell's freaking texting me this early? I heard it. So I got up, I got on my phone and looked at the text message, and it said something about fraudulent account from my bank, or fraudulent transactions with my bank's name on it and my Amazon account information. They had the amount, they had the last 4 digits of my card, they had all kinds of personal information on this text. And then it said, click here and type yes if this was you, and no if it was not you, or call this number, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. But if you know anything about fraud and shit like that, you know that you don't click on shit like that. And most companies would not even send you a message like that, an unsolicited message. That's what they call it, unsolicited message. If you get a company and say, hey, yeah, text me something and let me know something, blah, blah, that's not unsolicited. But unsolicited is when they just, out of the blue, because of their freaking policies or something, send you a text message and tell you to click on a link, or an email and tells you to click on a link. Never, ever, ever do that. It's not right. I don't know why Amazon did it, but that's actually kind of a spoiler right there, because it'll tell you that kind of tells you what happened next, because it was them that sent the message, but I wasn't about to click on anything. So what I did is I got on my computer and got on my account, logged in under my password so that I knew that it was safe, and tried to freaking find out what was going on. I looked in all my shit, and none of it said anything about a fraudulent thing. It did have the amount. What it is that with my card, this is basically what happened, is when I added my new card, the old card was in somebody else's name, the new card was in my name, but my account's in my name, so that should have been a dead giveaway there. But since it was a different name on the card, I guess it flagged maybe this was a possible fraud. So they sent out this automated message, I guess. And so I'm on Amazon, I'm on there on my computer, and I look and I see the amount. It's my Amazon. What happened is on Friday, they actually tried to take out my monthly amount for Amazon Prime, and the old card was closed. It was canceled, so they couldn't get the money. So they had blocked my Amazon account. Prime account. So when I added my new card, they immediately took out the amount that I owed and reinstated my account, unsuspended it or whatever they freaking do. And then when it flagged that it might be fraudulent, I don't understand why they would even think it was fraudulent, because it was somebody paying their fucking bill. It wasn't like somebody was trying to take money out of the account or anything. It was somebody paying their bill. A person with the name of the person, the name of the person that has the account, I don't know what the fuck that was. Okay, so this morning, I finally got on to their customer service. Well, first I got onto their fraud prevention part and filled out this long ass freaking form, thinking that maybe they would get back to me. And at the end of it, after I finally clicked OK send, it said, you'll not receive any notifications from us. We'll use this information to try to prevent fraud in the future. Blah 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 blah. That didn't help me one freaking bit. So I finally got on to the customer service thing and got into a text chat with one of their service reps or whatever. And she was trying to make it sound like it was my fault that I did something, that I clicked on a link or something and gave somebody my information. I was trying to tell them straight out, I just got the card. This is the very first place online that I've used that card. So there's no way in hell that anybody could have that information that was in the text, except Amazon Prime. Amazon, the company, somebody in that company was the only person that could have that information. And the lady was trying to tell me that it was not, the message was not from them. They did not send me any message. The text message was a fraudulent message, blah, 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 blah. That it was somebody trying to scam me. And then I said, can I talk to somebody else? And she got somebody else on, and the only thing he kept saying is, well, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Can I give you a gift certificate? Blah, blah, blah. I said, I don't want a freaking gift certificate. I want to know how somebody got my freaking information if it wasn't you. And he just went on and on. Finally, I told him, could you get somebody from your fraud freaking department to call me? And after another 10, 15, 20 minutes, I was actually on the phone for over 4 hours. Or not on the phone, on the computer for over 4 hours talking to these people, and the phone, counting the phone, and what happened later. It was all about 4 hours. Okay, so immediately somebody calls me from Amazon, which was pretty cool. And I talked to this guy, and I could tell that he was like outsourced from like India or something, because he had a real strong Indian accent, which is no big deal. At least I can understand him. Most times I can't understand some of the, I'm not being freaking racist or anything. I just can't understand people with accents sometimes. So it really irritates me sometimes. But luckily this guy talked clear and I was able to understand him. And I explained to him my situation. He immediately, after I was done explaining the situation, said, sorry, sir, you were misinformed. The text message came from us. I said, oh, thank God. That's all I really wanted to hear. That's all I've been wanting to freaking hear. I wanted to hear it was from you guys so that I didn't worry that my freaking information was out there in the fucking Ethernet, somewhere, so that somebody can use it against me or steal my money or something. I really wanted just some peace of freaking mind. He goes, yeah, I'm sorry that you got bad information from the other two people, blah, 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 that it was us that sent it. And I said, well, could you answer me one question? Why would you put a link in a message like that? Don't you understand that your fraud prevention, and the first thing that people that are trying to fraud people would do is have you click on a freaking link. It doesn't really make any sense. And he goes, oh, sorry, I will look into that, and we'll try to adjust our policies based on that. Something like he didn't even think about it. It's like this was common knowledge about 20 years ago that you don't freaking do shit like that. And nowadays, they don't have common knowledge anymore. They just lost the common knowledge somewhere. I don't understand that. It was freaking retarded. So then I thought everything's okay, blah, blah, and I'm on my computer. I was getting ready to edit some videos. And then I get another phone call, and it's my bank. Well, somebody saying he's from my bank, saying that he got fraud. He's from the fraud prevention task force from whatever, my bank's name. And there was some suspicious activity on your card at 1 o'clock this morning, and we want to know if it was really you or if it blah, blah, blah. I said, I just went through this shit with Amazon. I just went through 4 freaking hours of shit with Amazon over this. And now you're calling me asking me the exact same thing. And you're asking me for they started asking me for personal information. I said, you're asking me for personal information and you're a fraud freaking prevention line. I said, you don't make any sense. Why would I give you any personal information? I said, I will verify anything that you ask me. I'll say yes or no. But I ain't going to give you my personal information. They're asking me for my date of birth. Hell no. They asked me for my zip code, and I said, oh, well, what the hell? And I gave my zip code. But they said, well, look on the back of your card, of your debit card, and call that number, and they'll verify that this is really, I am who I say I am. I said, well, how am I supposed to call this number with you on the line? How do I call the number? You're on my phone, And he goes, oh. And he goes, well, I don't know. And so then I said, well, I'll get a hold of my bank tomorrow when it's Monday, when they're freaking open, and straighten this out. And he said, okay, but we're going to have to put a hold on your bank account until then. I said, what the fuck ever. And I hung up on the guy. And then I called the number on the back of my card, and they said, well, I'm sorry, it is a weekend and we are closed at this time. You will have to get a hold of us on Monday, blah, 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 blah. I said, then how the hell is that freaking guy on the line? And how was I supposed to verify him in the first freaking place if nobody was there to answer the damn phone, or even an automated service or something when I called that number? It's like retarded, man. And I wasn't going to use my card anyway, but still, God, it's so freaking retarded. These people are insane. Anyway, I want to see what I got leather armor reinforced, which is only a 7 threshold. This Mach 2, or Mark 2, whatever, has 19 damage threshold. It's 25 pounds. How much is this? 15 pounds. Weighs more. Wow, and it's half freaking damaged. But it does give me better... Oh, this one's actually got 20 threshold. Is that because of the damage? They got the helmets too. Anyway, I think I'll come back and get this later. But for now, I got what I need from them. But yep, that was my day. I spent 4 hours with freaking Amazon and another 20 or 30 minutes with my bank. And then I finally got up and started cooking my freaking chili and realized it's a digital crock pot and it had some problems. It turned off about 4 hours into the cooking. And I didn't realize it for a couple more hours. So I had to turn it back on, and I didn't eat my freaking chili tonight because it's still cooking. I'm keeping an eye on the lights. I'm used to a regular crock pot. You just turn it on high or low, and that's it. And this one turns itself off after the 4 hours. Well, it didn't turn off. It turned it on to warm. But it wasn't cooking. I tasted it, and the stuff wasn't done in it after 4 hours. You got to cook that shit for a good 8 hours in a crock pot, I had it on I put it on 4 hours because it said high, and I thought, well, It'll cook on high. It'll cook faster that way, you know. Well, hell no. But yeah, I ate Hot
Careful
Pockets
as we
for
cross the
dinner.
road.
Anyway, let me check out the stream real quick.
We might be able to
Chat.
find some Nevada agave around here.
Doing good. How are you tonight? It's 5:30 a.m. in Sweden. Yep. Oh yeah. There he is. Hendrik, what's up? Fraudulent, what the fuck? You can't trust those companies. I know. They get hacked all the freaking time, too. It sucks. That's why I don't like bank accounts. I don't like doing anything, but nowadays you have to deal with at least Amazon and Steam. Steam I do use PayPal for. And Amazon, I use my debit. That's the only two accounts I got that I do any kind of transactions on, though. People wonder why some people are going bald. I know, huh? How's your night? Yep, pretty good now that everything's settled down. Just got to keep an eye on my chili. It smells so good. It's turning out so good. Actually, I was, after about 4 hours, my son came in and he wanted to taste it. And he tasted it and was saying, it tastes a little watery or something. He goes, that might not be the right word, but so I tasted it, and he was right. It was kind of a little bland. Not bland spicy, but bland, I don't know, watery might even be the right thing. But what it was is I didn't have any beef broth to put in it, and it's good to put it with beef broth, but you have beef, so I made my own beef broth by cooking it in water, or cooking the beef in water for a while first. Boiling the beef, and then I put it in. But that wasn't good enough because the beef that I used didn't have enough fat in it. Is what it is. So I go. What I was talking to him about it, and I said, you know what? Now, he mentioned something about bouillon. And I go, you know what? I think I have some beef bouillon. And I looked at my cabinet, and there was some. So I put 3 cubes of bouillon in it, and then let it cook for another hour. And then it was so fucking good. That was exactly what was missing. It would have been better with beef broth, I think, but beef bouillon worked really good too. Tiny Teddy. Oh, that's one of Willow's. 2 of 9. Then where's the other one? I gave her 2 of them, I thought. Let me see what's up with her.
What's up?
Dan, talk.
Sure.
Do special present.
You do? A present? I love presents.
Okay, so I have this bear and this bear. I gave her 1 bear already, I thought. Wait, private bear, Psy bear. Where's the one that I just got? It was called Tiny Bear. What the hell?
Ooh, thanks. That is a quality collectible. Sure.
I can't give her more than one thing at a time. For a whole day. I've been finding more things.
Oh, okay.
Too many things to give her one per day. Would you do something for me? No, that wouldn't be it. God. Scavenge. I thought there was one that said come here. Oh, there it is.
Sure. Thank you.
I forgot what all she wants. I got bubble gum. I'll give her some frickin' Oh, gumdrops. That's better. That's it? Okay. Anyway. I don't think it's from age. I think it's from frustrating situations like that one. Yep. Sounds like a quite rough day, Pale. I had some pancakes with some syrup on them. Yeah. It's breakfast for you right now. Oh, hey. A damaged gnome. She likes regular gnomes. Okay. This dude is a trip. Let me save. If you haven't seen this, this is something I didn't find out till probably the third or fourth time I played this game. I never even realized there was anybody under here. But after that, I've tried talking to this guy. You can get different things from him, different answers from him or whatever. Forecasts, that's it. The forecaster.
Hello, ma'am. I hope you're doing fine today.
Where are your parents, kid? Are you here all alone?
I don't have a mama or papa anymore. I see them sometimes when I take off my medicine, but they can't stay. I'm pretty used to being on my own.
I see him when I take off my medicine. He's got some kind of freaking psychotic freaking problems here. What do you call it? Schizophrenia or something? Like to see what you have for sale.
Oh, I don't sell things, ma'am. I sell thoughts.
Sell thoughts? You don't sell junk? The junk behind you?
That's not junk. That's other people's thoughts. People had to think to make them, and the thoughts got stuck inside. I need other people's thoughts to fill my head when I'm not thinking myself. Otherwise, it's kind of empty.
He has to fill his head with other people's thoughts, or otherwise it's kind of empty. So he has no thoughts of his own. His head's empty. Like, you can look through one ear and see out the other side.
I can take off my medicine and do some thinking. People say it's real interesting. I don't know, because I never hear it. Some people say that it's a gift. Other people say it's the kind of thinking anyone could do if they watched more than they talked. I don't know which is true. I see a lot. I think a lot. There's a lot to hear through the 188, too. That maybe accounts for the thinking.
It doesn't make much sense, man. What is your medicine and how do you take it off?
This thing on my head is headache medicine. It works real good, except I can't think when it's on. Really think, I mean.
I might be interested in buying your headache medicine. How much?
Thinking hurts you, too? Aw, I wish I could let you have the one on my head, but I can't. It hurts real bad when I don't wear it.
Thinking makes you hurt, too? Aww.
Great. What do you want me to think about? I can think about you, here, or everywhere. What do you want?
Think about me.
Okay. Let me take off my medicine. Your face does the thinking. 2 to the skull, yet 1 gets up. Odds are against you, but they're just numbers after the 2 to 1. You're playing the hand you've been dealt, but you don't let it rest. You shuffle and stack. And a gamble. A gamble that may pay off, but how? Forecast? Rapidly changing conditions. A lot of thinking. Most of it in your face. It's almost shouting at me. Sorry if I said anything weird.
Yeah, he was actually pretty accurate. He was all talking about me getting shot in the head and gambling and all that shit, having to go to the casino and deal with Benny and all that shit. And let's try another 100 caps. Wait, how do you know these things?
Oh, I don't know anything, ma'am. I just think it. And then I don't.
And then I don't.
Sure, I could do some more thinking. What should I do my thinking about this time?
How about here?
I need to take off my medicine. Local. The here and now. Little of interest. Things to buy. False hopes and regrets watered down. Washed down in dirty glasses. With regret comes a girl. Smiling sad. Brown robe. Name Veronica.
Yep.
Half here. Wraps her and her heart up like a pack. In the pack. A key, some say. Forecast. Cloudy with a chance of friendship. Ouch. Thinking small only hurts a little, but it's a sharp pain.
Thinking small only hurts a little. Yep. I could tell he was talking about Veronica before I even read that part or he said it.
Sure, I could do some more thinking. What should I do my thinking about this time?
Everywhere.
Let me take off my medicine. Bull and bear over the dam, at each other's throats. But a light from Vegas? Balls spinning on the wheel. More than two at the table. Placing bets. All lose in different ways. A dam of corpses. Towns of corpses. Scattered across the sand. But whose? In what shares? Even the dealer doesn't know. Forecast, a rain of blood will flood the desert and not purify it. Blah. Thinking about everywhere always makes me feel a little sick.
Yep. Any more thoughts I can pay for?
Sorry, ma'am. All that thinking has made my head hurt. I don't think I'll be doing any thinking for a long time.
Yep. He just thought himself silly. Is there any other good stuff around here? Now it's all stealing? Well, I guess just some of it. What was in there? Carton of cigarettes. I'll take that. You're too young to smoke, buddy. Hey, what was in here? Okay, let's go talk to the dickhead over
Our
here.
guys put the monorail back to work.
This guy's kind of a putz. Check chat again.
Our victory at Nelson's a worthy story to tell in my travels.
For dinner, I had my pancakes like 10 hours ago. In my time zone, it's yesterday.
Our
Yeah.
guys put the monorail back to work. I hear a troublesome legion.
This
man
job's
raised
boring
to the
enough
ground.
without talking to you. Go see Alexander.
Who's this guy over here? Another guard? That's a girl.
Hello.
Where do I get some clothes like that? Put those on all my girls.
Is there some reason I should be talking to you?
Should I be talking to you? I don't like to talk to putzes. I'd like to see what you have for sale. So you're a gun runner.
Like you have a clue what that even means.
Tell me about the gun runners.
The gun runners have been putting rapid-fire death dealing in the hands of anyone who needed to defend himself for over a century. We're the NCR's #1 supplier of weapons and ammunition. You might call us an unofficial branch of the Army.
What do you do?
I'm a salesman. I swing through McCarran and the dam once a week or so to take orders. But lately, I spend most of my time in this piss heap. Ever since the 15 shut down, all caravans come through here, right to me. I check the stock and direct deliveries onward to meet orders. Sure, it stinks to hang out here, but it won't be forever. Plus, I can afford a monthly bender on the strip and still build up my nest egg.
Tell me about the gun runner caravans.
Not much to tell. A Brahmin or two loaded up with weapons, and a whole mess of well-armed guards to make sure it ends up where it's supposed to. One nifty bit, though. The gun cases are rigged to explode, so trying to loot one of our caravans doesn't do much good. And that's how the NCR stays equipped. The only thing we don't bring in is energy weapons.
Why don't you deal in energy weapons?
We used to, but every caravan carrying them was getting ambushed and wiped out by someone sophisticated enough to know which was which. We think it was the Brotherhood of Steel. Those crazies always go hard for energy weapons. But the NCR would rather pretend they killed all of them.
What do you have for sale?
Am I selling? Yeah. Am I selling to you? No. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but you're small time. Move along.
Figure a guy like you gets his pick of killing gear. For a second I thought it said prick. So where can I buy some weapons? Don't like your attitude. Right.
You might be onto something. I'd like to hang on to any weapons mods I run across. Take a look.
Alright. So, wow, I got a lot of 308s right now. I actually have enough to use freaking hunting rifle now. For government rounds. 50 cal. Does he have any 9mm? Damn it, nobody carries 9mm. I don't know why. But you know what? I should get the 12 gauges. Love some of this other stuff. I'm going to start carrying it later. Dragon's Breath and Fletched, and Pulse. 20s, 25s. Where the hell's the 9? There we go. Nope. Pistol. Oh, here we go. Wait, how many rounds do I have? Yeah, these things, I go through these things pretty quick, so I'm going to just get them all. That'll give me like 400, almost 500, I think. All right. And here goes a bunch of my money. Wait, do I have anything that I could sell them? I'm going to get rid of a few of these guns real soon. Like the shotgun. I haven't really used it, but I'm going to start using the 12 gauge. I have a lot of purified water. I can get rid of that. Well,
Another satisfied customer.
so where can I buy some weapons?
There's usually a gun merchant hanging around topside. I'm sure she'll take care of you.
Wait, I didn't even see what kind of mods he had. He said he had freaking mods. I don't have my weapons right now to He's got some good mods. Stackable mags. Yeah. Actually, not anything I could use except for maybe this when I finally get the 12-7 pistol. Well, that's not for the pistol, is it? It's for the submachine gun. Well, I'll probably use the submachine gun too once I get enough money. All right,
Hello.
let's get the hell out of here. Hey, King Rat, what's up, man? I'd be loving the new TV, man. Oh, who's who? Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! Wow! I was I already this low on health? Run! Son of a bitch! What happened? Damn it! I freaking got the wrong damn gun out. Where's the other freaking gun? Damn it! Wow, I almost freaking died here. I don't know. Was I low on health already? I wasn't even paying attention to that. How'd I get so low so quick? I was trying to get my sniper rifle out so I could shoot a few of these ants real quick, and then they pile in. Here's a hunting shotgun right here, and it's got pretty good condition.
You don't think there are any rad scorpions in here, do you?
I don't know, but there's some giant ants over there. They'll sting the crap out of you too. Where's Eddie? Oh. Wait, you know what? I want to check something real quick. Okay, so my shotgun that I've been using is one that I've had since the very beginning. I hardly ever used it. Is this one. It's 7.1 times 7, or 7.1 times 7, yeah, 48. This is 9.3 times 7, 110. That is so much better. And now I have enough 12 gauge rounds so I can use this. So this is going to be my new shotgun. And I'll get rid of the other one. What about this trail carbine? 34, 57. And that I've been using Cowboy. 27. See, that's a lot better than that. But God, I got so much ammo for that. How much? What kind of ammo does this use? 44. Guess I got plenty of ammo of that too. I'll use this temporarily till I get a hunting rifle or better one of these. I think this is like the... There's a unique rifle that's like this. I can't remember what it's called now. We were talking about it last night. Anyway, apparel. Wow. That's why my ammo, or my health went down so quick, is I don't have any protection here. That's got 12, 10, 10, 12. And let me look like, no, if I'm looking like, if I were, I kind of don't remember this exactly because it's, in some games it matters, in some games it doesn't. If I'm wearing Legion clothes and I run into NCR, they will probably automatically shoot at me, wouldn't they? I'm thinking. I don't want to test it. But I really need to go back to the 188 and buy that armor from that dude. I didn't want to buy it right now, but this armor's shot. I didn't even realize how screwed up it was.
I've still got guns and ammo.
Keep calling him a dude, but I think he's a girl.
Sure, no problem.
I guess there's one way to find out. I can use a console code and take off his clothes and see if he's got boobies. That would be funny. Make him stand out here naked for the rest of the game. Then I'd get demonetized, or more than demonetized off of YouTube. They'd freaking give me a strike. Okay. So the condition of this is just a little bit better for 600 more, 700, 6.5. I'll just get this. Wait, where did I get this pistol? Huh, I must have just got that too. Because I'm going to sell this cowboy. I don't need that 9mm. That one's full. Okay, yeah. Get rid of this 9mm. This is 29 damage and 86 per second. And I've been using this one. 18 damage. And that one I don't have hardly any ammo for anyway, so I'm going to sell that. And caravan shotgun can go also now. Oh, the lance. Yeah. That's actually a pretty cool weapon right there, but God, it's going to give me some of my money back. And the spears. Machetes. I don't know why I said that like Forrest Gump. Machete. Life is like a box of machetes. Let's get rid of that, even though it's not going to get me any money. Yeah, buddy. I just got me some cool armor for almost nothing. I will get it free before I'm done. Has been standing out here in the hot sun all day. He'd like a little whiskey and some roach meat. And he'd be set. All right, I think I'm done here. And I am running around in my underwear. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who's that purple-headed lady running around in her underwear? What a world. What a world. Let's see. Okay. Hair's clipping into it, but that'll work. So I need to set all this shit then. This needs to go on number 3. This one needs to go on number 1. Oh, that's not 1. Damn it. Damn it, what did I just do? Ah. Okay, number 1. There we go. And this one needs to go on number 8. 8. There we go. Look like a freaking linebacker. For those people that think soccer is football, that would be American football, a linebacker. Sorry. Sorry. Trolls taking a night off, Blue Jay. Sure keep you all busy last night. Well, they don't really show up until later. The last 2 nights they showed up at probably about 11 or 10:30 or 11. So we still haven't frickin' got past that yet. Matter of fact, last night, who was it, Henrik? Or somebody said, I guess the trolls ain't showing up tonight, and all of a sudden, boom, within like a minute they were here. So you probably just jinxed us again. I've been playing a lot of Outsiders on Xbox. Just playing around with different builds. Yeah, we gotta play. This whole freaking week has been crazy. One thing after a freaking another, and I haven't been able to do anything else but just damage control mostly. It's crazy. I not even caught up on my Assassin's Creed Brotherhood videos. I've got 3 of them up right now, and I don't have any more even recorded. So tomorrow I'm going to be recording Assassin's Creed Brotherhood videos. If it'll not rain, freaking rain is loud living in a freaking metal freaking tube. And those of you who don't know what I meant by that, I live in a bus. I live in one of those big, giant... Actually, it's the second biggest tour bus that they ever made. That Greyhound and Trailway, the cross-country freaking commercial buses or tour buses. It's the second biggest one they ever made. They have one called a Cine Cruiser that's bigger. This one's a 40-foot Buffalo coach. And most of the Buffalo coaches that they made were 35 foot. So this is a 40 foot. They only made 300 and something of these. So it's kind of a rare one. I think they came out with a different one about 5 years after this one that was 40 foot. But they had what they called a what did they call that? A tag axle or something? That was put in the middle of the bus so that it wouldn't droop in the middle or something, because these things are so long and they get so heavy in the middle. I can't remember exactly what they called that. Tag axle? But you could put it down if it gets if it got too heavy, I guess, and you could put it up if not. I don't know. It was kind of weird. But yeah, the rain on the roof of this thing is so loud that if I want to record, you'll hear it tonight probably. If it's calmed down right now for some reason. It was just freaking coming down about an hour before I started the stream. It was so loud. But anyway, what are we shooting at? Damn it, I can't even see because I was in the back of the herd. You were talking about rad scorpions. Somebody bitches about, there's no rad scorpions in here, is there? Well,
Bring it.
you got your wish. Can I shoot something, please? Freaking dog running in my way. Little bastard. I don't call him bastard. He's just a little dog. Oh, hey. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? I do not like these fucking companions, man. This is ridiculous. Every single one of them is on pacifist mode. Not aggressive. This is aggressive.
With
That's passive.
Guess it's leftovers for me.
That's passive. Wait.
Never get tired of hearing that.
That's passive. Wait. Oh no, she's on aggressive now.
Guess
So
it's
that's
leftovers
passive.
for me.
So she was on passive when I started. She's on passive. See, it's got flowers. That means that they're not supposed to shoot at anything unless I shoot at it first. And something is making them freaking do it. And I don't know what it is. And it's starting to irritate the crap out of me because I can't fight. I can't do anything. I can't freaking shoot my own freaking... It makes the game a little bit too easy when you can't freaking fight against things. Okay, so anyway, I'm in a vault, the first vault of this playthrough. This is...
Vaults. They are so creepy.
I hate vaults, they're so creepy. Oh, because she grew up in the NCR. Anyway, if you don't know about Fallout and the vaults, that Vault Tech, in most vaults, they were doing experiments on people. And most of the experiments were not very nice. Some of them were okay, but most of them were not real nice. In this one, it'll come up as I go through. I'm going to have to read some things, though, so you can hear it. It's freaking crazy. This is one of the most
Of all the places you've taken me,
crazy
well,
experiments that I've seen. Anyway, you notice all the overseer posters. And it's really a trip, and you might be able to catch kind of what's going on if you read this. I hate Nate. He was one of the candidates. Haley is a known adulterer and communist sympathizer. Elect Haley for overseer. So this is somebody that's saying how bad Haley is, but yet wants you to elect Haley. Don't vote Glover. His family needs him. So that shows that there's something freaking wrong too. Would you guys shut the fuck up, please? Wow. I can't even talk. There is a way to shut them up, and I'm going to do it real soon if they keep it up. I don't want to do it because I don't know what it does to the karma or something. But anyway, so don't vote Glover. His family needs him. So his family doesn't want you to vote him in for some reason. Glover is done nothing wrong. Vote for Stone. So that's kind of weird. Rumors about Haley are baseless. Vote Stone for overseer. So they're promoting one person and telling you to vote for the other one, or telling you not to vote for the person that they want you to vote, that they like. So that kind of gives you a hint that something weird's going on, and that the people don't want to be overseer. It's not a good thing to be overseer, in other words. If the friends of the person don't want them to be voted for. I forgot to kill something. Ha! Woohoo! Where are you going now? Son of a bitch. Can I shoot something, please? Damn it. You guys are... Wow. Oh, here we go. I hate Nate. They crossed out the N and put K for Kate. I hate Kate. That comes to play here soon, too. All I want to do is freaking check out this monitor and this terminal, and they just keep on running around shooting shit. All right, security recording, vault entrance, downloading complete. All right. Vault 11. 4 corpses at the front entrance of Vault 11, and a strange recording pointing to sinister events. Determine what happened to the citizens of Vault 11. Well, before I even do this, it said 4 corpses at the entrance. There's none out here. Seen some bones. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. There's another one in here, wasn't there? Anyway.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
4 shots. They shot each other, or shot themselves. That was the last 4 residents of the vault. That's what they were trying to say. I'm going to go this way first. So I'm pretty sure this is a dead end over here. And they shot all of the freaking stuff that was going on here. All the animals, creatures, whatever. Okay. Election guide. Dear fellow Vault dwellers, congratulations. Your dedication to the democratic process is the bedrock upon which the continued stability of Vault 11 is based. Now, to help you make your decision for this year's election, the Coalition of Vault 11 voting blocks has put together this handy dweller's official guide to obtaining overseers democratically or do good, DOGOOD. That contains a summary of the leading candidates for overseer, as well as their statements, key positions, and most importantly, endorsements. Sincerely, Roy Gottlieb, Chairman, Coalition of Vault 11 Voting Blocks, President of the Justice Block. Candidate, Henry Glover. Endorsements, Utilitarian Block, Divine Will Block, Allied Service Workers Block. I'm a devoted husband and father of 6 beautiful children. My oldest, Sam, was on the honor roll this quarter, and I couldn't be prouder of him. My youngest, Henry Jr., just said his first word, and it was Dada. We've got this bond already, and he's still just a baby. Friends, when you go to the polls this election, I want you to think of your own children. Then I want you to think of Sam and Henry Jr. Picture their faces. Nate Stone should be overseer, not me. So he's using his kids so he to get sympathies for him not to be voted for. Candidate, Donna Haley. Endorsements, Human Dignity Block, United Vault Technicians Block. I'm aware of the rumors circulating about me. I want everyone to know that they are vicious lies being spread by the other candidates in a desperate smear campaign. I have never in my life done anything so depraved, let alone 4 such things. But even if I had, that still wouldn't mean you shouldn't vote for me. That still wouldn't mean that you should vote for me. Consider the fact that I am grossly underqualified for the position, and that both of my opponents are far more deserving. I know nothing about governance. You would be hard-pressed to find a worse candidate than me. I can promise you my administration would be a disaster. Candidate, Nate Stone. That's vote for Nate, or I hate Nate. I hate Nate and I hate Kate. So Nate Stone. Endorsement, Justice Block. Just Justice Block, I guess. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't even be a candidate. And I wouldn't be if it weren't for all the dirty backroom politics going on around here. It's sickening. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. So that goes to show you that nobody wants to be the overseer. No sign of them tonight. Yeah, my band finger was getting burnt out. Yeah. That's why I have not talked about trolls today. Yeah. Anyway, so nobody wants to be overseer. Notice of postponement. So this is such a weird story that's going on in this vault. So nobody wants to be overseer and they vote for it, and everybody's trying to talk people out of voting for them. And at least 2 of them are being smeared, and because they're being smeared, they think they're going to get voted for because they're made to look bad so that they might be better candidates if they are bad people or something. Anyway, fellow citizens, due to the tragic events of the past few days, the Coalition of Volt 11 voting bloc has unanimously decided to postpone the election for overseer pending further investigations into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly day and night to find the perpetrator and are already following up on a number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly, we may have found a promising new candidate for overseer. Somebody got murdered. Murderers, so plural. More than one person got murdered, and they're trying to find who the murderer is, and the murderer is going to be the overseer. So that goes to show even worse things, man. If they're gonna put the murderer as an overseer. Terry Hart, President, Human Dignity Block. Overseer Order 745. Effective immediately, the traditional selection process for overseer is hereby ended. In lieu of a yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her term with our mainframe's random number generator, ensuring complete impartiality and fairness. Kate Stone, Overseer. So I hate Kate. That's who they're talking about here. I think this was written after the election. So Kate won the election. And she wasn't even one of the candidates. If you saw, Nate was. But Kate wasn't. What the hell's all over here? That's it. And there's a trooper in here. He must have wandered in recently. Hey, I can get him. I want to kill him. I want to kill him. You guys, leave them alone. They're mine. They're mine. They're mine. Bastards. My kills. They're mine. That's like going hunting for deer and nobody giving you a freaking chance to shoot one yourself. Everybody, as soon as you see a deer, everybody starts shooting at it. And then all you get is freaking Swiss cheese meat. Voltec. We'll be there. I hate Nate. What was that on the ground? Is that it? Yep, that's the end of this corridor. I hate Kate. So this is the rumors he was talking about that were spreading around about him. Oh, wait, Haley. Oh, was Haley the Donna? Donna? I don't know. We'll find out on the next computer probably. What are you guys doing? Oh shit. What? What, Eddie? Oh, they're all going after something. And it's dead. Oh shoot, I almost shot you. Okay, I'm going back upstairs, people. Don't want to go downstairs yet. Trying to do this systematically so I don't get lost. Egg. What's up with her face? She does not look happy.
Don't need this right now.
Everybody's out to freaking kill something. That's down 2 levels. I don't want to go down there yet, you guys. I want to go down this way. Somebody killed something. Public computer. That's the same crap. Okay. Collection guide. So, Glover is the one with the kids. Donna Haley, yeah, committed adultery or something. Or they say committed adultery. With 4 people. She had a gangbang. And Stone... There's other rumors going around about him. So. Vote Stone. Stone is actually Nate. I hate Nate also. Rumors about Haley are baseless. So apparently Stone's the one that's spreading rumors about Haley, and maybe Haley's the one that's spreading the rumors about Stone. Can't remember. And Glover, his family needs him. He's the family man. Yeah, this is the other way that they came down. Yeah. It'd be kind of cool if you could actually watch a video. That'd be a cool mod somebody can put in. Just put a mod of all the vaults that have like video footage of what happened in the vaults at the end when you finally find out what's going on in the vault, and it'd show like a cutscene of what happened instead of just having to read about it all the time, you know. Play for the winning team. Enlist in the Justice Block. Same stuff. Oh shit! It's gonna blow. Damn it. Oh well. If these things have a little antenna in back, they're trapped, and I didn't even see that antenna until it's too late. Luckily, I backed up, or I would have got hurt worse. Did I get that implant? No, I didn't get the implant. Oh yeah. So what I was talking about earlier about the fraudulent thing going on. First Amazon, and then the bank doing that. Think about this. After what happened last night with all the trolls that went on, and somebody mentioned they're probably from Fortran, and I've heard some things about Fortran. Fortran gets up a bunch of people, and they can go after somebody pretty quick. Like I remember a couple years ago, somebody said that somebody mentioned something about, I wonder where this person lives, and just by what happened, some pictures or videos or something that were around the person's house, they just went on freaking Google Maps or something and scoured and found clues. Well, they got all the clues together first, and then went on Google Maps and scoured a big ass area and found the person's address on Google Maps, just by zooming in and looking around the streets and shit like that, and looking at the freaking some of the buildings around that area and landmarks and shit, and they found the person where the person lived, and then they doxed him. So when somebody mentioned 4chan last night, I was thinking this morning, the whole time I was doing all this shit, I was thinking that maybe it could be these freaking trolls somehow got some of my information, and it was them doing it. And I couldn't tell the people on Google or on Amazon or my bank that, because they wouldn't understand it quite the way you guys probably would, because you were here last night and you seen all the crap that was going on. It's 4chan. I know. I said Fortran first. Yeah, and I know that Fortran is the early coding language. I had to study it in school. Back in the freaking 80s, we were using it. Yep, it was used in the 80s. We actually had to take a class in college. Fortran. I took Fortran, Pascal, Basic, C, C++, and COBOL. COBOL was kind of cool, though. But that was real ancient shit, man. COBOL's the kind of language that they used to program using freaking punch cards at one point. But yeah. Yeah, I know. I caught myself saying Fortran. I meant 4chan. People that do that are psychos. I know. That's what I was worried about. Think about it this morning when I was getting all this. Two different places are freaking saying that there was some fraudulent activity on my account, and the first thing that popped into my head, I wonder if it was one of them freaking trolls, you know, because especially 4chan, because these guys can like get up an army of people to go after somebody, you know. And some of the people might have some access that you wish that they didn't. Anyway, what's going on with this again?
Are we really gonna do this?
Oh yeah, never mind. But yeah, that was going through my head, but I kind of knew what it was. Hey, I got the bug stomper. Where are you guys going? Hey, that's my bug. Bastards. Anyway, that was kind of going through my head, but I was also, I really, seriously, the whole time that they were telling me that it didn't come from Amazon, I was thinking in my mind, there's no way in hell that it came from anywhere but Amazon, because it was a brand new it's a brand new debit card. I've used it at Walmart once. I used it at a local market once. And then I used it on Amazon once last night. Or actually right after the stream. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning. And Walmart or that local grocery store did not have my Amazon information, but yet the email or the text message did have that information. So it had to have either come from Amazon or somehow it got leaked from Amazon within 7 hours or 6 hours, because it was 6 hours later when I got the text message. Damn it. There we go. So the whole time I was thinking that these people that I'm talking to are idiots, and I want to talk to somebody that knew what the hell they were talking about, you know. And I actually finally told them that I just need to talk to somebody that works in the fraud prevention department. And then they finally, after hours of freaking bullshit, got me a hold of somebody. I just don't understand how they can have those stupid of people working for them. How could you be that stupid? Well, that's easy, because nobody else, the smart people don't fucking want to work anymore. After COVID and all the bullshit that's happened, nobody wants to work anymore. So they get the... What do you guys... What the hell? I need to go around here and kill everything first before I start doing things. Because I'm not going to get a chance to shoot anybody. Anything. Here's the second part.
Clear.
Eddie's trapped in there. Ah! You guys didn't get to shoot it.
In no mood for hunting.
Okay, let me go back. Alright, starting here. What are you growling at? I think we got everything, didn't we? It's got to be upstairs. There's nothing else in here.
Better run.
Eddie's stuck. Yep. Yeah, anybody with that has any brains doesn't want to freaking work. And they're hoping that they can get the government to freaking pay for everything, and they're willing to lose all their freaking freedoms so that they can have freaking government oversight on everything. And then they could just sit in their mama's freaking basement and play with their computer. So anybody that actually has some work ethic, they're out doing the more labor type jobs. I already went in this one. I'm getting mixed up on where I've been and where I haven't been already. And so all that's left are the people that are underqualified for most jobs, unskilled workers that don't want to just sit at home and freaking sit behind their computer and play with themselves. And it's not their fault. I mean, but I got to give them credit for at least trying to work, you know, when everybody else is sitting on their ass. Hoping that the government will get taken over by commies so they can freaking have a free ride. Hate to tell them that's not going to fucking happen. If it ever gets taken over by freaking commies, the commies ain't going to let people just sit on their fucking ass. Somebody's going to have to work, and what it's going to end up happening is they're going to freaking pick some group of people to demonize, and the demonized people are the ones that are going to have to work. And right as of right now, it looks like they're trying to demonize freaking Trump supporters so much that they're going to rely on us. Well, I'm not really a Trump supporter, but anybody that they think's a Trump supporter, which they probably think that I would be, just because I'm a little bit more sinner than they would like, a little more moderate. But they got another thing coming for them if they think that that's going to happen, because most of the strong, physical, tough, survivalist type people, not survivalist, but people that can survive if there is a big disaster, the people that are more likely to survive are lean a little bit more conservative, to the conservative side or moderate side. They're going to be freaking hard pressed. They're going to have a fucking army to take over the freaking world, man. Take over the country or whatever. Anyway, it got me ranting again. I probably should shut up. nice. My uncle had to do all of that too. A long line of programmers here. My mom did punch cards too. Can't imagine debugging with that. Yeah. Oh God, could you imagine that? That would be so freaking so crazy. I wish I would have stayed in the business. When I got out of school when I was like 33, out of college. Well, I started college when I was like 20, but then I was taking night classes, and I was taking a lot of weird classes. Well, a lot of, not just weird, a lot of cool classes, good classes. I took some business administration and stuff, but then I got serious and went back again when I was like 30, and went for 3 years, and I just busted my ass for 3 years, and learned programming and accounting and economics and stuff that I could actually make a living doing. You know, I ended up being a bookkeeper. Well, I ended up being a computer technician for the first 3 or 4 years after I got out of school. And I wish I would have stuck with that, but then I ended up being a bookkeeper. But then I still messed around with computers, and I wrote a lot of my own programs. I was doing a lot of database work and shit then. But I did that for another 10 years, 10 and a half years. But yeah, I wish I would have stuck with coding and learning that shit, man, because it's interesting, and I loved it. I still like doing it sometimes, but I just can't get back into it. And most of the newer programs to do it are expensive. Visual, C++, and I like Visual Basic better than C++. And some database programming. The only good database that I've ever used is Paradox. I really like that, but it kind of went out of favor after a while. I don't know why. The people just stopped using it. I think what it was is it wasn't owned by Microsoft, so people started steering towards the Microsoft crap, which is mostly crap. People use Excel. I noticed that somewhere around the early 2000s, people started using Excel a lot. And at the time, there was a hell of a lot better spreadsheet program called Quattro Pro. And Quattro Pro you could do anything with. You can actually write your own freaking environments, you can write your own program and interface that made an interface for people to type their shit in, and then they can print out their spreadsheets from their information. So you'd make an entry screen to type in all your information into the spreadsheet, and then you actually can write code into it to develop all your fields and all that shit, and then print it out in any format that you want. And Excel, you just are limited to just a big freaking spreadsheet. You know, you can put in your fields, tell them what kind of fields you want and what format each field is and shit. And that's about it with Excel. But Quattro Pro, you could freaking do 100 times more than that. But because Microsoft owned Excel, somehow I haven't even heard anything about freaking Quattro Pro in over 10 years. And they just kind of got pushed out of the market. Anything that's good got pushed out of the market. Just like freaking, I think it's Access is their database program, Microsoft's database program. And I haven't heard a whole lot about that lately, but they're the ones that pushed out Paradox. It's just crazy. Yeah, those kinds of people are really dangerous. You have free will. They don't like that. They want everybody to be a robot. Exactly, man. The Knee Drop Review. Hey, you were on last night, weren't you? Of course, you play video games. I notice you defend... Oh, shit. This guy wrote some commie crap on one of my videos. The Jordan Peterson one. I put the Jordan Peterson video up so that I can get into some discussions and some actual intelligent discussions with people that believed in Marxism. And I've had a lot of good discussions with people that believe in Marxism, and they've opened my eyes to a few things, but that doesn't mean that I believe in Marxism. And you were calling me a racist and all kinds of shit, and calling my freaking family token black people and token freaking Mexicans, which they're not. They're part of my fucking family. I do have part of my family that are Mexican, and one of my sons is married to a black girl, and I have black grandchildren. Does that make them a token? No, they're part of my fucking family, and I don't look at them. I don't look at them as a different race. They're part of my fucking family. And if you're putting everything into these neat little fucking boxes where you can freaking stereotype people into these neat little fucking boxes so you don't have to actually associate with people and understand what people are as individuals, then you don't deserve my fucking time anymore. All of your replies are, you don't know who I am, rather than actually debate. You haven't read all, have you read all those? There's freaking thousands of comments on there, and probably a good third to half of them are me commenting back to people. I'd like to know why you hate commies so much. Because I'm a fucking American, and communism is not compatible with what America was based on, which is individualism. Individualism. Not collectivism. It's all about getting groups of people together that you make out to be victims. First you have to convince the person that they're a victim. They're a victim of, well, Marx's idea was making the workers feel that they're a victim of the bourgeoisie so that they can take the means of production and own it as a worker co-op or some bullshit collective. And most of the fucking workers would not know how to run the company. So how would they run the company? They would vote on who they want to lead the company. And who would they vote to lead the company? How do they even know who's qualified? They would rely on other people saying, oh, hey, this person's qualified. It would all be word of mouth, and none of them would know exactly what the fuck they're doing. Because half of the people that work at a factory, I've worked at factories, I know. I've been poor all my motherfucking life, dude. And I'm 63 years old. How people that work in factories or in construction, I've worked in construction, or digging fucking ditches. I worked for a freaking sprinkler company, and we were digging I mean, not just sprinklers, I mean talking big shit. We were putting 1 fucking foot pipes in the ground and shit, you know, for irrigation systems for agriculture. I've worked at places like that. I literally dug ditches for an agricultural company. So I know these people, and most of these people that work there don't want to be bothered with the day-to-day drudgery of running a fucking business. They want to do their job, get paid, and get paid well. And I don't understand how fucking communists or the Marxists in the United States don't understand how fucking well people get paid. If they live in fucking somewhere like San Francisco, no, they're not going to get paid very, very good because the cost of living is so fucking high. But if you live in somewhere like Fresno, California, that's where I'm from, you get paid pretty fucking good. You can make a good living off of any of those things. When I was working in construction and we would get prevailing wage, I was making freaking $30 to $50 an hour. That's good wages, and that's government wages. But that's busting your ass out there, and you're working for somebody else. And you let that person take care of all the business side of it and all the risk and all that entails. There's a lot of freaking responsibility in trying to run a business that most people do not want to deal with. And why would they have to be forced to deal with it? Why should they have to be forced to deal with it? And that's what communism is. It's making people, or they're just going to sit around on their asses and collect government fucking checks. But who's going to do the fucking dirty jobs? Who is going to go fucking dig the ditches? Who's going to go fucking dig the sewers or unclog the sewers? Who's going to do that shit? I wouldn't do it if I knew that 50 fucking % of the people are just sitting home fucking on their asses not doing anything because automation took all the fucking jobs. No, they need to find a way to fucking make new jobs. You can make new jobs. And if you're talking about freaking, if you're talking about fuck, I don't even want to go into this anymore. I'm trying to play a fucking game here. Now we got other trolls on here too. Are we getting a rant about the USSR? No, I'm talking about freaking communism in general. I work in a steel mill, KK Downs Steel Mill Company. What's going on? Read through them all. Us Marxists are anti-work and have lots of free time. God, that's just sad. I'm just old. That's why I have free time. I've done my freaking dues, man. I paid my dues. I was in the fucking army even. I believe in a fucking America. I don't believe in sitting on my fucking ass. There's a lot of systematic racism. No, there's not. The system is not, well, it's the social system that creates. Have you ever freaking read anything by Thomas Sowell? The dude, well, he's like a genius on freaking economics and what happened to black communities in the United States and why they are the way they are. And it has nothing to do with systematic racism. Some of it has, I mean, the old freaking Jim Crow laws had a lot to do with some of the things that were going on, like in the South and shit. And yeah, there was prejudice. Yeah, but there was prejudice on both sides. On all sides, actually. I've seen... growing up in the 60s, I seen freaking Mexican gangs go after black people just because they're black. I've seen blacks go after Mexicans just because they're Mexican. I've seen less racism from white people than I have from any other race, to tell you the truth, except for the Oriental people that I was around then. They were usually not too racist, and they were actually really, really decent people when it came to treating others good. And also, even in the last 30 or 40 years, a lot of Arabs that come to, or Middle Eastern people that come to, and Indian and East Indian people that come to the United States treat people really with respect. And I appreciate that too. So there's no fucking racism the way you see fucking racism. You see racists everywhere. In the leftist culture, in the progressive culture, in the freaking intersectionalist, cultural Marxist culture, you see racism behind everything. And that's just bullshit. Because there's a lot more to individual life and understanding people as people than freaking putting them into stereotypes. Before all this shit started happening in the last 20 years or 15 years or however long, this real push towards freaking political correctness has happened. People were trying to treat each other as individuals, like freaking Martin Luther King said, based on their character and not the color of their skin. But then all of a sudden, these people come in and it's mostly liberal, progressive, white women that have started this bullshit. And I can't even see how anybody of color could stand for it. Most Hispanic families live their lives more conservative than American conservatives. Talking about freaking Mexican immigrants, and most immigrant families, period, are a hell of a lot more conservative, but they're falsely manipulated into believing that the Democrats are the ones that are on their side. And that's just total fucking bullshit. The Democrats just want to use them as fucking pawns. You know, I'm trying to fucking play a game here, and now you got me fucking ranting like a son of a bitch. Anyway, let's see, USSR. My generation has enough racism and misogynism in the U.S. That's freedom. Wow, you're just so fucking ignorant about stuff. Do you really realize that women have been in charge and in control of the world since the beginning of motherfucking time, and you fucking go on about misogyny? Seriously, think about it. Think about it. Look back in history and think about it. Women have been in control. They have manipulated men into believing. Well, actually, they don't even have to manipulate men. Men willingly let them take control. Until somewhere around the end of World War II, when men came back out of the war, women gave up the freedom that they had during World War II to help the men become part of society again, because they were pretty fucked up from the war. And then after that, by the 60s, the women said, fuck this, and they started taking it back again. And I don't know, I think there was some kind of brain fart in women around that time, because they did not remember their ancestors and what their ancestors went through to keep them out of war, to make it so that the men were the ones that were protecting them, and they could freaking manipulate things from behind the scenes. And they have done that since the beginning of time. And I respect them for that. I'm not acting like no fucking whatever you call them, MGTOW or something. I really respect women for that. And I think a lot of men do. I think most men do. There are the assholes out there that will go around grabbing girls in the fucking ass. There are a lot of men out there that totally have disrespect for women and men. They don't have respect for anybody. But the majority of people, the majority of men, and I would say up until recently, the majority of women knew how things were. They knew what side the fucking toast was buttered on, you know? Don't talk to me about no fucking misogyny. It's just bullshit. It's a fucking myth. Working for other people is a scam. I soiled my underwear, then have my wife pose with it and list it on eBay as soiled women's boxers. That's just gross, dude. It's a good side hustle. Well, hustlers are fucked up, to tell you the truth. They don't give a shit about nobody but theirself. So you have something against women. I did not say I had anything against women. I said just the opposite. Were you listening? Were you even listening? I did not say that I had anything against women. I said they've been in charge. And I'm one of the willing fucking participants of that. And I like it that they were in charge. I've been married a bunch of times. 5 times, actually. And the reason why I fucking was married so many times is because I love women. They just don't love me a whole lot. Well, they did. I mean, I'm still friendly. I'm still friendly with all my exes. Well, except for one. I don't know where she's at anymore because she was my first wife and she kind of went her own way. But I'm friendly with all the other ones. I mean, we parted on good terms. It wasn't like we had a bad freaking showdown or anything. I don't know. I need to play this fucking game, man. If you guys keep this shit up, I just have to ban you. I don't know. Especially after everything I said, you say something like, "Oh, so you have something against women?" Were you listening to a word I fucking said? Hustlers are good people. Hustlers magazine is ran by good people. Dude, you're just a fucking troll. Wow, you're such a fucking troll. Sorry, I don't like trolls. Had enough trolls last night, man. And I know you're part of the probably part of that fucking gang from last night that just decided to come back and be an idiot. So, and I know it's nothing to do with knee drop. I don't know where you came from. I don't know if you're part of the troll shit or not. Nuzzle's top hat on. Anyway, I need to get back to the game. I'm just sitting here freaking going over crap that I shouldn't be going over right now. I just have a feeling that all of the people that, most, not all, but a lot of the people that have been coming lately are from some fucking 4chan crap or some chat freaking place that's just full of trolls that just like to fuck with people. Even I don't know if you are one, knee drop, but everything that you have said could be considered just it's so cringy, the things that you say. It's so freaking one-sided leftist talking points. It's the things that if you watch leftist news, like all of them, CNN, MSNBC, freaking the Young Turks, all them suckers, when one of them says something, it's like all of them say it. It's like this snowball effect where everyone, and they say the exact same words at the exact same time about the exact same thing, and none of them make any sense. It's like they all listen to one person that doesn't know what they're talking about and automatically thinks that that person's right, and then they all write about it. And that's what these talking points come from. That even that knee drop dude was saying. It's the same stuff. It's the same shit regurgitated over and over. Think for yourself. Just think for yourself. That's all I got to say. Ride my rocket. I don't like Fox News or CNN. They're both too Zionist for my liking. Zionist? You mean like Jewish? Are you a freaking Jew hater? I could tell you came from freaking 4chan or whatever. So before this gets carried on too much, just your name, Ride My Rocket. I don't like you. I was trying to decide if Melmo is a troll or not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. Leftists are in their own delusional world, like a troll without knowing they're trolling. Hey, that's really close to the truth right there. Anyway, what I got here? Crime. It has one letter right. How about this? Rate. No letters in the same spot. Line. No letters in the same spot. Viral. Nope. 3. There's one. There's one. Is that it? Could be. That's it. I'm to the point where even if somebody has some kind of a freaking retarded freaking name, I'm gonna take them off here. Like Ride My Rocket. You know what that means? Somebody freaking thinks that their dick is something special. So that right there is not somebody that I want to talk to. Hello, fellow deplorable and mega patriots. So either this guy is just trying to be sarcastic, or he's really doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't know what's going on with this guy yet. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just by somebody's name, you can tell that they're a freaking troll. Trump Gaming. A real Trump supporter wouldn't freaking say that. And for some reason, they think that everybody's a Trump supporter. So that's weird, because I'm not a Trump supporter. I would much rather have somebody like freaking Tulsi Gabbard be president, to tell you the truth. And she's a freaking Democrat, or what was a Democrat before 4 years ago or 3 years ago. I'm a Trump supporter and a real one. Don't call me a dang troll. Okay. Well, I don't know. So I'm sorry if you're not a troll. You got to realize for the last 3 nights we've had nothing but trolls come on here. I haven't been able to freaking play the game because there's just been troll after troll after troll coming on, just acting stupid. And so if you come on like acting like you're my fellow deplorables, and and MAGA, which isn't even the right phrase, it's MAGA. When you come on doing that, then I automatically assume you're a troll because there's been so many trolls lately. I'm only 16. Okay. Well, just try to understand that we've had a lot of trolls. I mean, lots of trolls in the last 3 nights. And I don't know who's who anymore. Haven't voted yet, but next election, I'm voting for DeSantis. There you go. DeSantis is all right. The smaller than a ruler, though, I think, is that freaking Ride My Rocket dude. It's just he came on with a different name. But I'm not sure about that either. I don't know anymore. I just want to play a freaking game in peace. DeSantis 2024. Yeah. If DeSantis runs, I might vote for him myself. I actually, this election, the midterm election, I had to re-register to vote. And every time I've ever voted in the past, before the 2016 elections, which I didn't vote 2016, but I did vote in 2020, and I registered as a Republican. But before that, which the last time I voted was probably in the 2000s, because I was just so sick of politics by that time. But I was a Democrat before that. But this, actually a couple months ago, just because of the midterm elections, and plus because I moved and I changed my address, I wanted to re-register, and I registered as a Libertarian. I didn't even register as a freaking Republican this time, because I think if they had centrist on the ballot, I would have said centrist instead, but Libertarian's as close as I can get to what I really am. They did have independent, and I almost clicked on that. Helga Tungsten. I don't normally chat. Bit of a lurker, but you're one of the 2 live streamers for New Vegas on the entirety of YouTube. Easy to draw trolls, I suppose. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, somebody actually said last night that that it's rare to find anybody playing New Vegas anymore. And then somebody else got on, one of the trolls got on and says, it's the most popular game out there, and gave all these statistics and shit. How could you say that? No, it's the truth. Nobody's playing it that much anymore. I play it at least once a year, but this time it's been almost 2 years, I think, since I played it. Anyway, security recording. Oh, I downloaded it. Okay. And this is all old stuff. Let's see what the security recording said. Justice Block Headquarters security tapes.
She can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority. The only thing she can't do is change her own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future overseers. I say she can't. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that, Roy. We still have the majority. We don't vote for anything anymore. I'm not talking about voting. What then? You want to have a sit-in? A hunger strike? Not exactly. Maybe march into her office with torches and pitchforks? Yes. Come on. I mean it. What? Start a revolution? Laws don't outlast their governments. Roy, all we have to do is wait until someone from Justice Block gets picked for overseer. Then we have them change the law back. There won't be any blocks after the new overseer is picked tomorrow. Everyone's going to move on. By the time we've reformed, who knows if we'll still be in the majority? We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you? What if it picks me? And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water. Just until she turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the majority. We don't need them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve.
That Roy guy's voice sounds real familiar. It's like Ice Cube, maybe. Anyway, if you paid attention to that. Actually, wait, Roy, first of all, let me look at some of these posters. Roy is the Justice Block president. He was on one of these. Let me see which one. The election guide. I think he's the guy that wrote this. There it is. Yeah. Oh, shit, that wasn't it. Okay, go back to here. Roy Gottlieb. He's the president of the Justice Block. Chairman of Coalition of the Voting Blocks. And he's guy. So, where was the other one? Oh, damn it! Don't blow it up. Overseer's order. So this is written by the winner of the election. Well, actually, the loser. The person that actually won is the loser. So she's the overseer, Kate Stone. That she redid the voting process. The voting process before was voting, and you'd vote for somebody you didn't like to be overseer. But these guys, Roy and the other, whoever the other guy was on the tape, were saying that she's went too far, that she's changed the rules, and what if one of us gets, because it's going to be a random number generator who picks the overseer from now on. So since she's overseer now, she could actually change the rules, but nobody has done that in the past. I don't know why, but so they've been voting, but now she screwed that up. So these guys that were in charge of everything, they knew they weren't going to be voted on. So they were in control, but now they're not in control. And that Roy guy, Gottlieb, he wants to change, or he wants to be in charge, and he wants to go kill her. Oh, yeah, he wants to go kill her. That was what I was getting at. Was it on this one? Notice the postponement. The tragedy of the murders. And they're looking for the murderer. I think this has something to do with that guy wanting to kill her. I don't know. Wait, that doesn't make any sense if she... I don't know. I can't remember. We'll find out next computer that I find. I can't remember. Can't remember my own name half the time. So what's up? That's what a friend of mine used to say all the time. So what's up? I don't know what I'm doing, so what's up? Why would you look at me that way? So what's up? You're just a putz. What's up? Okay. Getting a lot of Volt 11 jumpsuits that probably weigh a lot. Let me see. Got 18 of them. Wow, they weigh a hell of a lot. Well, I guess they only weigh half a pound apiece. I'll keep them for now. I could sell them.
You don't think there are any rat scorpions in here, do you?
We just shot some a while ago. Right by the entrance, lady. You forgot already? I think you're the one that shot him. Hey, get that. Braxo! Good stuff. I put that in my coffee every morning. It wakes you up. Okay, so I'm done down here. Alright, there's only one way to go from here. Did I already check these? And what is my weight? It is getting there. I need to dump some crap before I move on. How about you, Eddie? You got any weight left? Wait, what happened? Oh, I sold all this crap that he had, huh? Okay, frag grenades. Let's give him a few. You can hold 5 of these for me. Turn. Cracks me up. I didn't notice that when I say tire iron, you could really hear the freaking California Okie in me. I can't say it any different. Iron, tire iron. No, I can't say it. It's tire iron. Just call us the Dirt Pilgrims. Who said that in this game? Frickin' Cass. Cass called the Okie immigrants from the Dust Bowl period Dirt Pilgrims. That cracks me up. Because that's my family. That's where we were from. We're actually from Kansas, which was all part of the Dust Bowl. At least on my dad's side. My mom's side was Florida crackers. Panhandle. Northern Florida. Deep South. Florida crackers. Sarsaparilla. Why do I got ashtrays? Those don't even weigh anything. I don't know why I'm giving those to them. Why do I got so much crap? Did I just give him pre-war money? That doesn't weigh anything either. Alright, that's good for now. Yep, somebody else got dumped. That's not how that works. Liberals are the real racist. Yeah. I don't know what I missed. Racial centrist? What a freaking stupid name. A radical centrist. Oh. Who said... There's somebody that always called himself a radical centrist. Can't remember who that was. I really love black people. Wow. I'm so not racist that I married a black woman and I had a black kid. Wow. Yeah, that's just ignorant crap, huh? Oh, there's somebody else too, first grade reading level. To remind y'all that I still can't read much better than a kid with Down. You know what? I could read really fucking good, but I just don't read out loud very good. It's called stage fright. California Okie, that's from Oklahoma, not Cal. No, there's a thing called a California Okie. It's the people that came over here in the Dust Bowl period as migrant workers in the Depression, in the Great Depression in the 30s. They were a bunch of people from Oklahoma and Kansas and around that area. The area was completely freaking devastated by drought and bad agriculture knowledge. I guess that's how you say it. The people that lived there during that time didn't know anything about agriculture. They just started farms and they depleted the soil, and so nothing would grow anymore, so it just turned into dirt. And then a drought hit, and it was a dust bowl. It had freaking high winds, these dirt storms constantly, and even in their houses they couldn't get away from the dust because the freaking dirt
Of all the places you've taken me,
was like sandblasting the sides of their house, and it would take out all the caulking and shit in between the boards, so all the dust would get in their houses and crap. So these people wanted to get the hell out of there, but they did know a little bit about farming and picking and stuff. So when they came to California, because they heard that there was a lot of jobs in California for migrant workers, so they ended up becoming migrant workers. They were the migrant workers of that day, and they called them California Okies. Most of them settled in the Central Valley of California, where I'm from, is Fresno, California, and Bakersfield, California, and all the way up to Stockton and Sacramento. They were all just ditch bank Okies. That's what they called us. They called us California ditch bank Okies. I just do channel check if the account was made. They get deleted. If it was just made today, you mean? Yeah, I just need to ignore them and delete them as soon as they start, I guess. You were 1 second faster than me. So that just kind of proves my point that one dude, some dude wrote a message on that Peterson Marxist video that I have up today, and I wrote him back, and then he wrote me again, and he was just going on like freaking regular old leftist talking points, nothing original, and calling me a racist and all kinds of shit. And I didn't put two and two together, but then he came on here a while ago. He was the guy that was named. He was one of the only ones that didn't get banned, I think. What was his name on here?
Their organs with all the chemicals they've ingested.
He probably got banned after a while. I wasn't looking, but oh no, he didn't get banned. His knee drop. The knee drop reviews, and he's the one that I was telling that I had black grandkids. Because my son from my second wife married a black girl and had some babies, and so I mentioned that on my video to that guy because he was saying that I was a racist, and I guess that's not a good reason. I mean, it's not a good way to say you're not a racist. I mean, it was kind of stupid of me to say that in the first place, I guess. But he had a black person icon. You know, his icon was a black dude, which I doubt if he is black anyway. He's a white person that's trolling. But then that person that just left that message that you guys banned a minute ago was talking about me having grandkids named Jamal and shit, saying some racist crap on there, assuming that just because he's a black kid, his name's Jamal. Leftists are a lot more freaking racist than anybody else, if you ask me. But that's probably the same person. So that confirms that it was a troll in the first place. Yo, New Vegas, let's go. I don't know I hope that's not a troll. Anyway, yeah, let me get back to the freaking game. I'm tired of that crap. I'm not going to even read the chat for a while, period. It's just too distracting. Because I seriously can't understand people that get off fucking with other people. They just have a good old time just messing with people. I just don't understand that whole concept, man. so I get a little bit worked up sometimes because it's really hard. I've always been tried to be really decent to people and respectful. I grew up that way. That's the way people used to be freaking taught to be towards other people. That's why I can't believe that that leftists think that all people that aren't leftists are freaking racist and homophobic and freaking misogynists and all this shit. I can't believe that they would. I believe that they would think that because they just don't understand that the way that we were brought up in the 60s and 70s was to respect people, you know. The majority of people were brought up that way. I'm not saying everybody. There are fucking racists. But I've seen, and just because Oprah Winfrey said, "Oh, you can't be a racist if you're black," that's just freaking idiotic. I've seen just as many freaking racists that were black or Mexican than I have, probably more than I have white people. And I've been around a lot of white people that were freaking racist. But the majority of people that I've been around have not been racist at all. Or just, let's say, bigots. It takes a special kind of person, a specially retarded kind of person, to be a bigot. A specially retarded person. A kind of retardation. Not saying anything disparaging against people that can't help. I'm not saying anything disparaging against people that are not able to think right with brain damage or whatever you have. I'm saying it against people that should be smart enough to know better but aren't. That's a retard in my book. If you should be smart enough. If you are an intelligent person and you still believe total bullshit, then you're retarded. Wait. Oh, I was looking to see if I had enough science for this. Right, science. 70. I just need to read a book. It would be Perner. Oh God, I got 10 of these. Out of my way, peeps. Well, this one's not going to be easy. Only 2. R-E-S-I. That's 2 right there. O-A-C-T. That's 3. So this ain't it. R-E-S-I. D-E-A-T-I-N-G. That's only 2. And there's 5 on that one. Okay. E-L-I-M-I-N-A-T. There's 4. I-N-G. That's 5. That's probably it. Is this the armory? I think this is the friggin' armory. Mini nuke. Dropping a few hard R's. I don't understand the frickin' problem with saying something's retarded. It's like calling somebody a moron. That doesn't mean it's not disparaging towards freaking mentally undeveloped people, you know? It's what I just said. If you listen to what I said, I'm talking about people that are smart people that believe stupid shit. That's a retard in my book. Okay, I grew up in a day where we called each other lame. We called each other freaking retards. We called each other, just fucking around with each other. That's how we grew up, and we didn't mean it disrespectful to anybody except for each other, because we were calling each other that, us kids, when I was a freaking kid. And I kept that type of thinking, through my adulthood. Wait, security. I haven't been this way, have I? Oh, wait, yeah, I have. Okay, this gets confusing pretty soon. I think it gets radiated down here too, don't it? Yeah. Okay, let me save. Yeah, I just never understood why people have to be so politically correct, period. I think that people should be able to say anything they want. If you say something derogatory about a group of people, in the context of being an asshole, then you should deserve to get hit in the fucking mouth for it. But if you're just joking around, like black people call each other the N-word all the time, they're just playing around with each other. But if they're serious about it, if one black guy calls another black guy the N-word in anger and in his hostility, then the other black guy's going to hit him in the fucking mouth, right? You got to accept the consequences of your actions. Oh crap, I just got shot. No.
Let's bust these guys up.
Who are they talking about? I don't want to go that way yet. I want to check out the overseer's office here. I just glanced over at the chat. I was trying not to look at the chat because it was pissing me off earlier. Just want to play the game, but I didn't catch all the context of what people were talking about here.
Careful as we go off the road.
Oh, a much heated topic is present. Dropping the R, hard R, not so cool. My son, Gustav, has autism. It's okay to call that boy a damn buzzer. What? As in he's a bus boy? Is that some kind of art? A what? Archaic slur against blacks. Welfare check libtard. What? I don't get what's going on. I honestly don't see anything wrong with that word. I don't know who's talking about what anymore. Yes, bullying is bad. I don't really think bullying's that bad either, to tell you the truth. I think it teaches kids to be stronger and know that there are people out there that are assholes, and it teaches them how to avoid asshole people. If you have a freaking bully, bullies usually have some mental problems anyway, and you just got to avoid them. And it teaches you how to avoid assholes. And if the bully gets physical, then that's going too far. Or if he's trying to steal your fucking lunch money or something, you know. But if it's just verbal bullying, it teaches you how to avoid stupid people like that. It teaches you how to get a harder shell and builds character so that you can handle adversity when you get to be an adult. Buzzer is that... Oh, I already read that part. Well, it's very offensive here in Sweden. We have respected for those who are not abled. Is he talking about me calling people retards? I'm not talking about people that aren't abled or disabled or whatever. I'm talking about actual people that are very abled and they are smart and should know better than to be a fucking retard. But they are anyway, so they're retards. You got to listen to the context of what people say before making a judgment about what they mean. Listen to the context. I was talking about these freaking trolls being retards. because they should be smart enough, but maybe some of them aren't. Does that make it all right for them to go around and freaking troll people? No. So they're fucking retards. So I think that this guy, one guy is an actual troll that's on here. He's just going off. First he's got a kid that has autism. Now he's got a wife's kid that is crippled. And so he's going off about people saying stuff. And usually it's somebody, that's how these trolls start. Because they start making you, oh, why did you say that? Because I'm so offended by it. And then the next thing you know, they're freaking calling everybody else fucking names and acting stupid. You know? I don't know if this guy's real or not. It's like Twitch saying blind playthrough is offensive. Yeah, blind people can't see it anyway. Yeah, that's a good freaking example. Twitch is like twats a bunch of SJW feminist libtards. I think this stream is lacking empathy for others. No, I have empathy for others. I have probably more empathy than you do because you're got this fake empathy thing going on. I don't even know what the hell is going on with you. I have empathy for others. I just don't see any sense in political correctness. Because political correctness is how people control other people. You can't say this. You can't say that. You can't do this. You can't. The next thing that you know, they're going to freaking be telling you how to shit. It depends on the context of what you're saying, not the words you're saying. Oh, shit. Did this thing crash? What's going on here? I think my stream might have crashed. I need to stop reading the freaking chat. If you don't like what I say, and if you're offended by it, you can go somewhere else. That's all I got to say. I am not trying to offend anybody. I'm just talking, and that's the way I talk. Period. Gotta love these young people with no life advice telling you how to live your life. Yep, exactly. Ban all these libtard idiots. Antifa. Yep. I think I need to reboot because this isn't coming back up. I don't know what's going on. And I think I saved just a while ago, so this ain't going to go back too far. I need to start playing the freaking game, man. I'm getting lost in the chat for the last 2 nights, actually. Is this not letting me go into the task manager? Damn it. Can I just tab out this way? Maybe. Oh, there's the task manager there. Wait, no, it's not what let me go. How about there? Damn it. How do I just close this? Wait, here. So the task manager opened, but I can't get to it. And I don't want to have to restart my freaking computer. It says I can see the task manager when I Alt-Tab. It says Fallout NV not responding. If I could just get to that, I can turn it off. Ah, crap. Can I shift tab? No. Sitting here trying to close this freaking thing and it won't close. Wait, something happened. No. Okay. It's just almost 12. I don't want to... If I have to get off of here, I'm just going to stay off. It's, what, 11:30? What is going on in my task manager? Task manager is going freaking completely nuts. This sucks. Yeah, the game crashed. Can you guys still hear me? Arrow keys, tab, and space. Still, that's not working. I've been doing that for a while. Alt tab, and I got to the task manager. I could see the task manager in the middle of my screen, but when I try to click on it, no matter how I click on it, it doesn't come up. Here you find, yeah. The only way I can get out of this though is to reboot, and then the stream's going to be over, and it's getting so late that I wouldn't want to come back. And I wanted to finish this freaking part up. If I could just get the freaking task manager to work. Let me close it and see what happens. Okay, now try it again. This crashed like this before, and somehow I was able to get it to work. It just froze up like this. I can't remember how. Ease of access, power, internet. I can get to those. I don't even know if that'll come up. Let me see if any of those will come up. It says no internet. There is internet. I can see it working. People are so ignorant. Just looking at that TP whatever T-Pains. What a fucking loser. It's like watching paint dry because it's freaking frozen. And maybe the rest of the time it looked like paint was drying because you assholes kept fucking distracting me and I haven't even been playing the freaking game. This is really getting bad, man. I wish there was a way to freaking completely stop freaking trolls because it's like they just want to ruin other people's fun. I just want to have some fun and play a fucking video game. I don't want to have to worry about dealing with a bunch of assholes. I'm getting too old for that shit. For one thing, yeah, I'm a boomer. Fuck you. I subbed to the channel. My mom wants me to get off the PC. Good night. Hey, good night, man. Fuck. It looks like I'm going to have to reboot my computer because nothing is freaking working here. So I'll probably be back tomorrow night. Well, I will be back tomorrow night. If this freaking troll shit keeps fucking happening, though, man, we're going to have to do something. Or I'm going to just have to turn off my chat completely. And I won't be able to deal with the chat. Because I want to play the game. I don't want to sit here and deal with freaking assholes. And the biggest problem is I can't interact with anybody else if I'm not reading chat. I'd like to interact with the people that are actually talking and wanting to talk and have fun and watch the game and talk about the game or talk about music or talk about something else. But with these freaking asshole wannabe fucking humans, they're not even fucking human. They're just like amoebas that want to fucking suck out the life of people. And that's, I don't understand it. I was talking to my son about this, and he said, today I was talking to my son, and he said that he understands trolls because he thinks it's funny when he watches people troll people. I don't see anything funny about it, and I couldn't understand how he could see it, and he couldn't explain to me what. And all I could see is people that have a real problem. He says, "Oh, it's just a video game." No, it's not just a video game. It's interacting with people and talking to people. Live streaming like this. It's talking to people and becoming a community. It's a lot more than just playing a fucking video game. He goes, "Well, people take video games too serious." I'm not. It's not that I'm taking video games serious. I just don't like people coming on and fucking with me, or the people that are watching the video game. I don't want somebody to come in and just be an ignorant asshole. What's so wrong about that? I don't understand why people would do that. And he says he understands because it's funny. It's not funny. There's nothing funny about it. It's just a bunch of fucking wet behind the ear. Some of them are adults living in their mama's basement that have nothing better to do than go around saying, "Look what I did. Ha ha ha. Isn't that funny?" And then the other guy goes, "Yeah, I did that too. You should see what I did. Ha ha ha. Wow. You're funny too. Ha ha ha." What the fuck is that kind of life? I don't understand how people do that. It's like, even I compared it to something in real life. Like if you walk into a bar and you start fucking with people in the bar, you're going to get your ass kicked. Unless you're a big motherfucker. And maybe you'll kick a few people's ass, but there's always going to be somebody bigger than you, and you're eventually going to get your ass kicked. And then you're not going to be welcome in that bar at all. You'll be banned from the bar, fucking 86th from the bar if you just constantly go in and fuck with people. And if you get banned from a bar, you're not going to change your name and come back into the motherfucking bar because people know who the fuck you are. You can call up your friends and have them come to the bar too, but they'll get their asses kicked too. And he says, well, it's not the same. This is just people that are trying to get a reaction from people. I said, yeah, by hiding behind a fucking keyboard. I don't see any sense in it. I really don't. I don't see any sense in fucking with people on purpose. You accidentally fuck with people all the time, but to fuck with somebody on purpose just to try to get a laugh, that's not even funny. You're not a comedian. You're a loser. You know? It's really funny, man. Yep, Loco Bandito, you're a fucking loser too. Anyway, I got to go. I'll be back tomorrow. Till next time, leave a like, share, subscribe, support my channel if you can with PayPal or Patreon in the links below. And sorry this fucking stream has got so fucked up in the last 3 nights. I'll figure something out. Adios.